What's up, guys? It's Damp. As promised, I wanted to make the video kind of giving you a basic overview of the commanders in Steel Ocean and what they do. So I'm going to be fairly quick, but here's kind of an overview. So a couple ways you can unlock commanders and what they do. You typically are going to unlock them in events. Like you can see this monthly quest. I keep calling it a quest. It's an event, though, but similar to in WoW or other MMOs, where you can unlock these commanders through just by logging in 20 days in a row. It gives you the objective here for when the days are up, and then obviously tells you what your reward's going to be. That's one way to get him. Another way to get him is to gain merit. So merit is what you're going to use to unlock the commanders. The best way to get it is to get achievements or events, just like it says here. So if you complete certain events, like you can see on the fleet one I have here, you get 360 merit, which is enough for 2 commanders. So how do you buy one? So you're going to click over here, left click where it says recruit, and you can see there's multiple ways to buy them. But it's typically gold, which you have to pay RL money for, or merit. Those are really the 2 ways. Granting 10 commanders is 1800 merit, not a saving, so it doesn't really benefit you to hold on to the merit. Just use it as soon as you get them. Now, a couple things of the commanders. As you look at the commander, which you're going to left click and click select, you can see that let's go to this guy, Wolf. So if we look at Wolf, increases the durability of radar and radio by 10% when assigned as your comm specialist. So if he wasn't your comm specialist, currently Wolf wouldn't do any good to you. But many of these guys have abilities that don't require them to be in any particular slot. Now the abilities up on the top are only when they're a captain. But you've also got to remember there may be a demand. The demand is basically a level requirement, which you'll see in the bottom left underneath where his 2 stars are there on Louis. So if you look at that, the more you level, the better abilities they're going to get, obviously. But you also see there where it says demand elite. Now what does that mean? Or demand excellent. So what you'll have to do is you'll need to get to this screen, which is basically by looking at these guys. Here's your commanders. Go to where it says promotion here. Under promotion, you'll see this currency called qualification. So this is one of my best commanders right here. That's Eric. So Eric is a submarine commander. That's who I use typically. You can see he has 3 stars for his rarity, and then he's level 3. Well, at level 4, he's going to get an extra ability. That's why it's grayed out. But also, you can see he has a demand for excellent. So how do you get that? The only way to get it is to promote him here. So if we look at qualification, how do you get this? The only way you get qualification, as it says here, is if you get duplicates of these commanders. So the faster you get duplicates, instead of having 2 of these commanders, for example, if you get a duplicate of them, it gives you a very small amount of qualification, like 10 or 15, maybe 30 typically for a 1 or 2 star guy. It's going to take you a long time, so you want to make sure you focus really on who you want to spend that on before you use it, obviously. If you go to where it says gallery, you can look up all the commanders. So here's you can go and you can look at all just the American ones. I mean, obviously you can look at, say we look at the go to 4 star. So you have Halsey, Nimitz, and Spruance. So looking at these guys, you can tell what kind of person they are. Like, do they focus on steering? Do they focus on turret? Are they good at maybe reload times or artillery? But currently looking at these, you can see that there's actually 56 commanders total. And as you duplicate them, you're obviously going to get more qualification in order to promote them. So that's kind of an overview on how to use them, how to promote them, and how that works. But you always want to have them here for an advantage, because a lot of them have passives, even if it's not specifically for your type of ship that you're driving. They have passives that can still benefit you. Now, if you look at this box up here, Once you get a ship to elite, which is this symbol here, you can enable quick training, which means the commander will gain 1/5 of the ship's XP. So that's something that would help you to get your commanders to level faster. So outside of that, that's most of what the commanders do, and that's kind of an overview on them. You definitely want to spend some time and learn what they do, and you know who the best ones you have are for your ship, and it does take a little bit of time, and you want to kind of plan out, okay, this guy at level 5 is going to be much better than what he is at level 1. It's probably worth it to take it on the chin a few levels for him. But I thought that was something that was really confusing when I first started, so I thought that would help you guys if I went through and kind of gave you those. That's really basic, but it's enough that you can kind of get some knowledge on what's going on with the commanders. I think it would really help you if you pay attention to who you're putting on your ship, obviously. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll put the fleet that I'm going to run in the description below. So if you guys want to join, just go ahead and apply. Thanks. See ya.